Debbie Hillman, a member of Chi Tau Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and this is Female Friday. Typically, under normal circumstances, I would be at one of the elementary schools in Newton or Rockdale counties reading to a group of enthusiastic youngsters. Well, because of COVID ID, we can't be there, so I thought I would read a book to you from my home. The book I've chosen is Old to Be a Bulldog, written by Sonia Cunningham Leverett. And I chose this book because that's my alma mater, South Carolina State University. Yes, I'm a Bulldog. Bulldog forever. One special day, Dave and Caden drove through the gate. It was Caden's first time celebrating homecoming at SC State. From the little piccolos to the big trombones, the Marching 101 was working on their line. Tubas, clarinets, and mighty saxophones marched in perfect time. The drums went ba-dum-a-dum, while the trombones made a big hurrah, sounding womp, 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 and a wah, 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 wah. Trumpets played in sync, a very loud jeek, and a honking zack. The flutes joined in playing buzz, boom, bang, crash, zip, clack. Dad and Caden went to Oliver C. Dawson Stadium where the team was warming up. Everyone was happy and smiling, swallowing tailgate food in big gulps. The crowd rose as they did the wave, and cheerleaders yelled through megaphones. Suddenly, an airman landed on the field. In his hand, an American flag was proudly flown. Fans went wild as they applauded for the soldiers and their amazing show. How had that airman pulled his stunt? Everyone wanted to know. The stadium was full as pom-poms punched the air. Standing room only, not one seat was bare. The dancers pranced back and forth, as did the homecoming court. Then everyone bowed their heads, asking that no player be hurt. Eddie Mo shook hard and rocked, wowing the crowd on both knees. The band backed him up by blaring out "Pass the Peas." "Get your popcorn, candy, peanuts, and Coke," yelled the vendor who charged the fee. Soon it would be time for kickoff in this huge garnet and blue sea. Just then, Caden noticed Sanchez after hearing his bark. SC State's English Bulldog mascot stood by the fence where his dad parked. Dressed in a sweater vest and pants, Sanchez was the coolest dog around. Caden couldn't wait until halftime so he could hit the ground. Caden desired to pet Sanchez and maybe even shake his paw. This English Bulldog was so cool, he left Caden in awe. Dad asked security if Caden could pet the sharp and well-dressed canine. They gave him permission, but what was lacking was time. Caden didn't want to leave. He begged to take Sanchez home. He didn't have a dog, and as an only child, he was alone. The game ended, but Caden didn't know. All he could think about was becoming an owner of his very own English Bulldog. He'd no longer be a loner. If Caden could show responsibility, Mom and Dad agreed to buy a pet. He had to make all A's, clean his room, and do his chores. It was a lot, but Caden's mind was set. His room clean and chores done. His report card with straight A's through. Caden was tickled as they drove to the animal rescue. There Caden saw him all fluffy and white. His own English Bulldog. It was love at first sight. Caden named the dog SC, an excellent name he knew. He trained him with much love, and they became an inseparable two. In future years, they went to college together, a mascot and a future engineer. SC was Caden's friend, roommate, study partner, and peer. Now a full-fledged pet owner, Caden closed his eyes and began to reminisce. He thought of the years he spent with SC. His world had become full of bliss. He remembered the song his mom taught him when he was 3 or 4. Oh, to be a bulldog had new meaning like it never did before. So he was singing, oh, to be a bulldog. Oh, to be a bulldog will be a dream come true. Oh, to be a bulldog is what I want to do. Staying focused and studying hard are a big part of a successful life. Work hard now and stay committed. That will surely lessen strife. Why a bulldog, you might ask, wearing garnet and blue? Not a tiger, gamecock, or a chant. There's nothing more I'd rather do. SC State was established in 1896. MEAC champs and full of loyalty on 300 College Street Northeast. A mighty bulldog. There's nothing I'd rather be. And that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my alma mater. Oh, to be a bulldog. South Carolina State University. Thanks for listening.